And I sort of lost my tripod, so I'm going to try this handheld. I've had a little setback with my compost pile. There is numerous natural springs up on the hill. And when it rains, we get a virtual river running down here. And it has ruined my compost pile. It's made it way too wet. It lost all its heat. So what I need to do is I need to get it out of this area because there's just too much water coming down off of the hill and it just makes my pile too wet. So I'm going to move my compost pile over to here, and I think I'm going to make proper compost bins. Alright, I found this piece of wood. It's over 12 feet long, so I can get 3 4-foot pieces, and then I'll rip it lengthwise on my table saw, so that'll give me 6 pieces, which will do the top and the bottom around 3 sides of my compost bin. Alright, here's a nice thing about my table saw is that it's on wheels, so I can cut out here, do my cutting out here. I'm just going to blow the sawdust down in there, and I think that'll be just fine. All right, let's make our first cut. These are going to be the sides. I'll put one at the top, one at the bottom, and one in the middle. And it's not going to be an exact match to the fence down below, but it'll be close enough. And that is close enough. Well, I'll square it up over there. Now, wood split. Old cheap wood. All right, there's one side. I got to put 2 more nails in, or 1 more nail in each board, but there's one side. My old trusty. Sorry guys, I had a camera malfunction. I missed the assembly part, but there it is. All right, there's my 2 compost bins. They are sturdy. They'll hold it. I got some chicken wire to line the inside. This wood was here. I had the chicken wire. I had the nails. I had the screws. This project cost me $0. Okay, I got them painted up. They're ready to put in position and put the chicken wire on. Plus, there's enough space over here. If I need to, I can put another one. But for right now, I'm just worried about these 2. that looks pretty good right there. But there we go. I got a 2-bin compost system ready for action. Howdy. I got my compost pile moved out of that wet area. I shredded a bunch of newsprint and mixed in with it. And that, and the fact that it's actually in the sun now, it should dry it out real good. I know you want to keep it moist, and I hope to get to the point where that's a problem for me, whereas over there it was just, it soaked it and made it too wet. So this is still awful wet. I would imagine I'll turn it every 3 days until I'm sure that it's started back up. Okay, fall cleanup has begun. This is not my first pile of leaves. And I'll guarantee you it won't be the last. But this is some good fodder for my compost pile, so let's gather it up. Alright, I got a pile of leaves for the pile. I started on my second pile. That first pile is real close to being done. And I'm going to try to get in there and turn it a little bit today. But let's put this pile in. Now I've been burning all my yard waste that's too big for the compost pile, and they say that wood ash is good for the compost pile, so I got some wood ash I'm going to go get. Okay, they say that wood ash can be used in the compost pile. I burn no household waste here, no cardboard, no manufactured wood. This is all natural wood from all the trees I've been trimming and yard waste and stuff. So this should be good for the compost pile. So let's get some. Okay, now I got at least 2 more trailer loads of leaves to get, which is a lot of browns, and I'm not putting any greens or nitrogen into it. So in the barn, this is very old stuff. I don't know if it's still valid or not, or viable, but I got a pack of bone meal, which is an excellent source of nitrogen, which will hopefully start the process in my first pile here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that in with the ash here, and then I'll put the rest of this in on top of the next batch. All right, so I got my wood ash and my bone meal in this batch. And we'll just do the same thing, just dump it in there. Now the family is collecting kitchen scraps, you know, your coffee grounds, your eggshells, and stuff that can go into the compost pile. And Mother Helen brings out every once in a while. There's not that much left of this blood meal left, so I'm gonna dump it on there. And now I officially have 2 compost piles. You know what? Let's take a closer look. I want to see what's going on in my first one, so let's move a little closer. All right. Let us have a little peekaboo. I keep this covered because I've been, since that episode when I had it over there and it got too wet, I'm just so afraid of it getting too wet, because I've already lost this one once. I think it's come back. I don't know, that's looking pretty good to me. Let's see what's inside. Well, let's see what's inside here if we can. Oh, look at that nice dark brown. Ooh, do I see? Let's see. Oh, it's hot. Now see, it's almost looking like it's too dry. Yeah. Get down at the bottom here. See, that's nice and hot. That's cooking. That is working. And we're not ready yet, but it is cooking again, so, but now we're a little on the dry side. If I had to guess, I'm going to say these are 5-gallon buckets. I got 4 gallons, maybe 3.5, 4 gallons. We'll see. I'll use that as my baseline. So I'm figuring 4 gallons. 3.5, 4 gallons. We'll see if that moistens it up a little bit. right, I think we're about done with this my very first compost pile. Let me get this out of the way, and let's take a look. Oh, look at that. Nice brown stuff in there. Oh, she's nice and hot. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's done quite yet. This is what it looks like right now, which is not bad. But yeah, she's cooking. So, you know, this is probably ready, and all I'm going to do is put this batch in the blueberry patch. I've already got my flower beds mulched for the winter, so this batch is just going to go into the blueberry bin. This batch, you can see she has, she's been doing her walnuts. So the walnut casings have gone into the pile. I got some pine needles. And we got a bunch of straw, pine needles, leaves, all kinds of stuff in here. Food scraps. And well, you can see the smoke coming off of that. Whoa! That baby is cooking like nobody's business. You can see the steam coming off. I think you can see that. Let me see if we zoom in here. There, can you see the steam coming off it? That's how much it's cooking. So yeah, we definitely need to turn this though. There, look at the steam coming up. Woo-wee! I love it. So, oh yeah. We're definitely going to have some good compost here, but I definitely got to get this aerated and get these pine needles mixed in with the rest. And these walnut casings and the food scraps. In my dream world, I got a nice small utility tractor with a front loader, and I could just get it, make these bigger and scoop it up with that. But for now, all I got's my pitchfork and my gut. So I'm gonna pull all of that out and put it back in. Oh, I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Please excuse me for being out of breath. I just got done turning both of these piles, and believe me, that is manual labor. However, I got 2 successful compost piles going. I showed you in the last skit the steam coming off of this one. It's cooking so good. This one is almost done. You can definitely see the difference in color. This one's almost ready to go. I'm going to let it sit here for probably at least a couple more weeks. We're in early October. I'm thinking I'm going to just let it go till the end of October, and then I'm going to throw it in on these blueberry plants we got here, and see if I can get this one to mature before winter gets here. I don't know if I can or not. I'm not even going to try to make compost over the winter. They say it can be done, but you got to enclose the whole thing, and I'm not getting into that this winter. But my first successful compost. When we lived down in Knoxville, I did try it. I didn't have no success, no luck at making compost down there. But up here, it's almost just, it happens naturally. I mean, you don't really have to do anything. I showed you everything I put into this one. I didn't show you me gathering up the pine needles from our gigantic pine trees, but so a little bit of everything in that one and in this one. So there you go. I am very happy with this. Bo, stop eating the compost. They put kitchen scraps in here and the dogs want to eat the kitchen scraps, and who knows what else they eat out of there. Oh, sorry, bud. Sorry. Come here. I'm sorry. I conked Bo on the head with the handle, not the pointy end, with the handle of my, but he's all right. He forgives me. All right, so on the last side note is I'm leaving that uncovered. They both seem just a smidge on the dry side. We just had some rain, but we didn't have a lot of rain. And now they're saying that it's done. But this is a far cry from what I was dealing with over there where it was flooding me out. So, Bo, get out of there. Told you, no eating the compost, buddy. All right, I gotta get out of here because the dogs want to eat my compost. So, there you go. 2 successful compost piles.